You could kill me with just...
Easy.
Really?
Yeah.
How would you kill me out of interest?
Just one punch.
Really?
Yeah. Because, let me tell you why. Because you don't used to getting here, so...
You've no idea about my fight record.
Oh, well, I don't know, but...
I grew up with 2 brothers. Trust me.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 60.
You're going to sleep. He said I'm sick. So,
what do you think he's better at than you?
I don't know.
In terms of skill?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You've watched all his fights.
I don't know.
You do. You've got a whole list.
My thing is this.
What is it? Is
anything?
The stuff that you and your team, you've watched every fight he's done. I know you.
Canelo.
You're obviously a
Canelo is a great fighter.
Yeah.
And we all have agreed on that, but
can you accept he's better?
From street battles to world titles, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford came face-to-face in a rare, composed pre-fight interview with there were no outbursts. No insults, just two champions calmly assessing one another with mutual respect. For a matchup of this magnitude, the atmosphere was unexpectedly low-key. And that quiet intensity...
In your mind, you're going to beat him?
No, I don't have doubt about it.
So you're both 100, really?
Yeah, of course. What do you want me to say?
No, I'm
where I am now.
And what would it mean to beat Canelo Alvarez, one of the all-time greats of the sport?
Everything. Everything is...
Biggest night of your life?
Everything is riding on this one moment.
This is it for you?
This is it.
This is what you've been waiting for?
That's
Planning.
That's it.
Plotting. Looking at pictures of him on your wall.
Nah, I can't say that because Canelo wasn't the guy that I was plotting on. It was Manny Pacquiao.
Only made the moment more compelling from the start. It was clear that this wasn't just another interview Canelo Alvarez and treated it like a major moment. Crawford appeared calm and composed, even smiling as he spoke about the significance of the upcoming fight. He described it as historic and said it felt incredible to be sitting face to Canelo Alvarez. Wasn't just talk, you could see in his demeanor that he truly meant it. Meanwhile,
you're not going to feel apprehensive when you get in that ring against him?
Fear? No.
I will for you, and I'm not even you.
That's cool. As a fighter, you know, we get nervous, but we never get, well, I can't speak for everybody else. I never get scared because I've been doing it for so long. I've been in the ring with guys who pitting me.
Could you kill me with your bare hands?
I could. I'll choke you
Look
out.
how quickly you both went, yeah.
Wow. True.
I wouldn't even punch
you both went, yeah.
Carried his usual cool, steady confidence, sentiment, stating that it's always been his goal to face the very best, regardless of the risks for him. This fight isn't about proving something new, it's about continuing the path he's walked his entire career. And now, that path leads. Canelo Alvarez peers didn't hesitate to ask the obvious question: is it strange being so respectful?
You know, to be sitting next to another great, you know, and we both preparing to go make history. So I feel great to be in this position right now.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel glad to share that ring with one of the best fighters out there the past years. So I always try to do that. You know, in my career, I accomplish everything. I try to fight the best out there and
toward someone you're about to try to, Canelo Alvarez first, saying that when you truly recognize how dangerous your opponent is, there's no need for trash talk. Agreement, adding that respect lasts only until the bell rings. After that, it's just instinct. It was clear neither fighter felt the need for mind games. Their calm wasn't weakness, it was the confidence of two men who know exactly what Canelo Alvarez is rare, especially at the highest level, where ego often drives both performance.
You know what kind of fighter you are, you know what kind of fighter you're gonna face. You don't need to talk shit about each other. You know, when I step in the ring with, and I'm pretty sure when he step in the ring, we're gonna give it all there for the fans. I'm not that guy to like to talk shit about the other or the opponents. We know we are good fighters. We're gonna give everything in the ring to put a good fight, and sometimes people talk shit a lot, and when they stay in the ring, they do nothing. So
and promotion, fighters typically use bravado, trash talk, and psychological tactics to gain any mental edge possible before stepping into the ring. But in this case, what stood out wasn't animosity or arrogance, it was genuine regard. might seem strange in a sport known for its intense rivalries and personal jabs. The mutual admiration between these two champions didn't feel rehearsed or forced. It felt earned, authentic, and it spoke volumes about what this fight truly represents. Legacy. From the moment the press tour began, there was a noticeable absence of the usual theatrics. No wild insults.
Respect between me and Canelo. He ain't never disrespect me, so therefore there was no need for me to disrespect him. Come fight time, we definitely gonna try to take each other's heads off, and the closer the fight goes, we both gonna be eager to, show who's the more dominant.
No over-the-top shoving matches designed to create headlines. Instead, both fighters approached each other with the poise and reverence typically reserved for legends. When asked about the dynamic, one fighter explained that true respect is only given when you recognize the real threat standing across from you. Trash talk becomes unnecessary when the danger is obvious. The other nodded in agreement.
What does it do to your two legacies? What does it do to yours if you lose? Your unbeaten record goes.
Definitely my unbeaten record goes, and I can't imagine thinking about getting beat. That's not something that I think about.
We've never had it as a professional fighter.
Yeah, but I never like to think about.
Adding that for all the build-up, respect fades once the bell rings, but leading up to that, it remains a sign of understanding, not weakness. This mutual.
To each and every one of our minds as a fighter, what if? But that's why we train so hard, so that if can deteriorate, and can. But, a win against Canelo Alvarez, what it would do to my career would put me, on Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
I think I would be one of the greatest fighters ever.
No question.
Fighter never think about lose. Like, always prepare yourself to win, no matter how, no matter what. So I always thinking in my win. I know I have 2 losses, but I give it all there. So, and I'm always focused, always trying.
Recognition of greatness is not only refreshing, it's a testament to what this bout means in the bigger picture. These are to men who have conquered their divisions, silenced critics, and consistently dared to be great. They don't need gimmicks. Their resumes speak for themselves. And when that's the case,
I was going to retire from boxing. I wasn't going to let boxing retire me. But this is a sport that we in. We in the hurt business. We know what to expect. We know what's at risk. We know the things that can happen. That's why you got to set yourself up for if and when something like that was to ever happen.
The focus naturally shifts from self-promotion to something more meaningful, the pursuit of history. Legacy is a word often tossed around in boxing, but rarely has it felt so central to a matchup. This isn't just a fight between 2 elite athletes, it's a potential crowning moment for either man.
We get nervous, but we never I can't speak for everybody else. I never get scared because I've been doing it for so long. I've been in the ring with guys bigger than Canelo. I done fought guys in the streets with bare knuckles that's bigger than Canelo. So as a fighter, with the skills that I pose, that with the fighters that I've been in the ring with, the fear.
And one fighter seeks to prove he can conquer weight classes and add another name to his list of victims. The other wants to show that his style, power, and ring IQ can transcend eras and weight. Each man understands that winning this fight isn't just about a payday or a belt. It's about immortality in the sport. That's why the tone of this matchup is so different. It's not about personal grudges. It's about pushing boundaries, testing limits, and leaving no doubt about who deserves to be called the best of this generation. The mutual respect doesn't dilute the stakes, it enhances them. It reminds fans that this isn't just another headline-grabbing showdown. This is legacy-defining. In a sport where chaos often takes center stage.
Very skillful. I think they just basing their opinion off of his size. And me personally, I'm not going in this fight looking at his size. He's a tremendous boxer. He's a tremendous counterpuncher. He got good defense, We watched Canelo a lot for a long time, and the reason why he's at the top of the sport is not because of his size. Canelo's always been a smaller fighter going into the ring if you watch his career. You know, he's never been a bigger fighter. You know, only in a couple of fights with like Amir Khan and
Age, the quiet dignity and mutual regard between these fighters have created something far more compelling. A clash where respect coexists with ruthless ambition, and where history will be written not with words, but fists.
I don't know.
In terms of skill.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You've watched all his fights.
I don't know.
You do. You've got a whole list.
My thing is this.
What is it? Is
anything?
The stuff that you and your team, you've watched every fight he's done. I know you have.
Canelo.
You're obviously
Canelo is a great fighter.
Yeah.
And we all have agreed on that, but
can you accept he's better than you at anything or not?
No, I cannot. I cannot say that another man is better than me in anything.
Because it's weak to do that.
No, because he ain't proven it yet. I can't say if his jab is better than mine because I haven't been in the ring with him. I can't say if...
From street battles to world titles, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford came face-to-face in a rare, composed pre-fight interview with there were no outbursts. No insults, just two champions calmly assessing one another with mutual respect. For a matchup of this magnitude, the atmosphere was unexpectedly low-key, and that quiet intensity only made the moment more compelling from the start. It was clear that this wasn't just another interview Canelo Alvarez and treated it like.
Coming up with weights, but he's exuding chilling confidence. Even for you, to hear him talk like that, does that concern you?
No,
he has no fear?
No, I like that because that's when you realize it's gonna be a good fight. I like that. I like to hear that because it's when you realize it's gonna be a great fight, and I love it. I enjoy it.
What do you think you're better at than him?
You know, he is a very skillful fighter. He had maybe
a major moment. Crawford appeared calm and composed, even smiling as he spoke about the significance of the upcoming fight. He described it as historic and said it felt incredible to be sitting face to Canelo Alvarez. Wasn't just talk, you could see in his demeanor that he truly meant it. Meanwhile, carried his usual cool, steady confidence, sentiment, stating that it's always been his goal to face the very best, regardless of the risks for him. This fight isn't about proving something new, it's about continuing the path he's walked his entire career. And now, that path leads. Canelo Alvarez peers didn't hesitate to ask the obvious question, is it strange being so respectful?